And welcome to another episode of this point. Who knows? It's either a few minutes with me, the Jesus. I'm Jesus, you're not. Or Jesus and friends with just myself and currently my invisible guest, Big Daddy Trump. How you doing today? If I knew how to work technology, I'd put like fake lips on him so he would like move his lips. But then that would give me ideas, and I don't know if that would be appropriate for this show. But anyway, 2025. Man, 2024 was a hell of a year. But luckily, I wasn't going to say drugs and alcohol. What's that fat thing that people put on themselves? Oh man, not fat people, but usually they are a little overweight. Yeah, thanks to Ozempic, I'll be able to stick to my diet. So I no longer have to starve myself because with one shot a day, I'm able to eat whatever I want, take my time slowly digesting it, have bad breath, be constipated, and I feel more confident throughout the day. Isn't that what it's all about? And I'm not wearing glasses because I'm drunk. I feel like I never wear glasses because every time I wear glasses, I feel like I get sleepy and then I start dozing off, which usually happens anyway without glasses. But I figure if I got new glasses, someone might see it online and be like, hey, those are some cool glasses. What kind of glasses are those? They go to Oakley, get some glasses like my glasses. They say, where you got those glasses? They say, I found out, saw them on Jesus. I said, damn, they look good on Jesus. Let me get me some glasses like that. And I said, damn, you're welcome, Oakley. Go ahead and click the link below, which I won't have, to get these glasses. Because I don't even know what kind of glasses these are. But they look pretty good. I wish they really made these big-ass glasses, not the ones that look like I'm snowboarding, even though I do like those glasses. I just think they look a little obnoxious if I'm not being obnoxious myself. But like a little bigger glasses in the head because I got like a big, round head. And, I don't want to say I'm subconscious about my head, right? Because I have a good-looking round head, right? Perfectly symmetrical. I'm making stuff up. I never measure my face, but just some bigger glasses, just really wide glasses. Maybe I could get customized glasses from Temu where I can only pay like a few dollars because glasses are freaking expensive. I just don't know why. They're all made out of plastic. It's not like they're made out of unicorn husk or something. Now, if they told me it was made out of rhino, like a rhino horn, now we're talking, because you know how hard it is to kill a rhino, first off. It's pretty fucking hard. I don't know from any experience, but if you would YouTube rhino manhunt or something like that, it's pretty hard, especially when it's coming at you. Now, I don't want this person to get this rhino with a weapon. I want like bare knuckle take this rhino down. And now I would pay a substantial amount for those glasses. Now we're talking. But anyway, I'm off topic here. I recently decided to, well, I haven't really started. But what I've noticed, and I work with a lot of young people, except for a little break that I had in my time for a few months. But now that I'm back in it, something I really notice here, right, is that people, young people, and I noticed this with my son, is that their handwriting is straight hot garbage. And it's because they're using a lot of laptops in schools and tablets. And first, I thought it was cool, especially when I was a little younger cat, a younger dog, a younger brown bean. The colleges, usually the cheap ghetto colleges, they would try to just get you signed up and charge you a lot, like DeVry University, rest in peace. They'll be like, oh, you sign up, we'll give you a free laptop. You're like, what, a free laptop? You'd be so excited. You go ahead and throw all your tuition money at them, get yourself a bad laptop, probably get ruined by a lot of viruses on porn and illegal streams. But you would be excited. You would be so excited to do homework on a laptop. Or in high school, back in my day, you would go to the computer lab. Coolest thing ever. Go in the computer lab and do tests and stuff like that. Exams, personality tests, maybe even type up a few papers. I remember the first time I had to type up a paper, I said, I got to type a paper. So I asked my aunt for a typewriter, and I typed the paper on the typewriter. What an experience that was. I know a lot of people don't even probably ever experience the luxury of typing on the typewriter. And you go, it was beautiful. I thought it was cool. It came in this nice fancy suitcase, really hard plastic. And you would take it out, make sure you flip over all the keys, roll up that paper, start typing away. I did not get a passing grade. But later on, I found out that I guess they expect people to just have computers in their homes now, back in the day. So I had to go to the library back when they had those privacy screens on because people were doing some crazy stuff on there. And typed out my first paper on Microsoft Windows Office 98 edition. Kids are not writing. Kids are not writing like they used to be. You used to go to class and just write for the whole period, whether it was English, you write, math, hooked on phonics. What is that, English class probably back in the day? Then you had the regular writing class, science, social studies, history. Even in gym, you had a little section sometimes where you would write. And, they'll teach you, depending on the sport, like kind of like the details of how you take stats and stuff like that. Yeah, but these kids, you tell them to write something to you, it looks like, I don't even want to say the word, but like they're on the spectrum. And pretty much the big R word, you know what I'm saying? Or they wrote with their feet. I know it's a big thing now, feet. So it's kind of sad. So what I need to start doing is, at least for my son's sake, and I've been saying this about 2-3 weeks. I still haven't gotten there, but I need to just start writing him letters, so he can write me letters back and kind of work on that handwriting. I think it's a good. Everybody should be able to write at least legibly, and not look like you're just, as they call, chicken scratching, or I don't even want to say it, but I used to know some illegal immigrants that when they would try to write English, you just thought it was like half Spanish, half English, half illiteracy. But it's been good times. Good times. It's been like four weeks into January, about to be February. So probably everybody's New Year's resolution has been broken. I always like watching people going to the gym. First start, gyms are always packed. They have all the gym membership deals. Everybody signs up. Slowly, everybody just starts weakening, start getting out. It's kind of like with alcohol. I would say I'm probably a big, big, big person that, like, I think today I'm going to stop. And then, 9 a.m. rolls out. It's like, why stop trying? Because I always tell myself there are great people that just drink every day and they live till like 100. They smoke, they drink, and that's what they do. And they survive. They live. I remember one time they were talking to like this black grandpa on TV who always like drinks whiskey and smokes cigarettes. And he says it's all bullshit. And in my head, it's like it probably is. I mean, we're all gonna die. I feel like if we're gonna get like liver cancer, lung cancer, prostate cancer, it's already in us, and it's gonna probably hit us one day. If not, something else will get us. So I stop. Now I'm not saying I like to drink to the point of being to the oblivion where where it's dangerous for me to drive. Not that I drive drunk, nor am I saying I do not drive. But somehow you got to get home, In Uber, you can't trust Uber drivers. Just the other day, I heard on the radio, this lady ordered herself a Lyft. Lyft pulls up. He cancels on her because she was too fat. And that's real. That's real. And she's suing the Lyft company because the Lyft driver refused to pick her up because he lowered his car a few inches down, so he had it lowered. And he said that if she got in this car, she would damage the vehicle as he drove. And she flipped out. She was not taking Ozempic. I don't even know where I was going with that. But Ozempic. I was just thinking the other day because a few years ago, I was talking to my friend Baker. Rest in peace. She's not dead, but I was like, man, if they just made like a pill where I could just be skinny and eat anything I want all day, man, that'll be the life. Like, how beautiful would that be? Where you just take one pill, right? Eat whatever you want, and you'll be set, right? I don't know what this pill does. I assume this pill in my head would just burn all these calories, all these extra calories you don't need. No weight gain. You're just good to go. And I'm not talking like fat burners. 'Cause fat burners, those are just crazy. As a young child, I used to take fat burners for gymnastics. Those things make you sweat, break out your pores, make your heart rate, And I was taking those illegal back when Stacker 2, was it? Yeah, Stacker 2 when WW promoted because my mom would take them, so I would take some for her as well, because I couldn't be the fat kid in gymnastics, and those things. Now I'm thinking as a young kid, all the stuff I used to take, that was probably harming me, but that probably fucking boosted up my immune system to the point where I'm pretty much Superman. Not that I'm saying go out there, piss off somebody, and have them run me over with a car just to prove a point, right? Because sometimes you got to prove a point. But that's a little extreme. I just think like all these things, these supplements. And back in the day, I'm not saying my parents were fooled, right? Because but it's easy. It would be easy for them to be sold on a supplement without doing the research. Just, hey, this just came out. This is good for you. And my parents would buy it, right? And then I would take it. I used to drink creatine before. I don't even know if creatine ever came in a bottle, but they gave me these little creatine things that tasted like straight ass. It was like citrus. In order for me to down it, I would like pour it in a Coke, and that thing was delicious. It was creatine Coke. I was living the dream, and I think it helped me out. But I don't know. Pills. Sometimes I would just sneak pills because I felt like I was fat. I probably had like body dysphoria. But who doesn't? Who doesn't? At this point in age, I feel like everybody at some point, or even now, they have some type of body dysphoria set up from something at a younger age, whatever it is. They just something about them. They see it as unattractive, whether it's like a belly button, a left earlobe, a third nipple, the size or the color of their asshole. I remember the other day, someone's like, "Oh, my asshole is just so dark brown, it doesn't match my body." And I said, "Yeah, that's fucking disgusting. You need to go get that shit checked." You know, like I know, right? Like my balls are just darker than the rest of my body. I don't know. Maybe that's the Mexican of me. But I looked it up and I did some research. I really did some clinical research on why, because I wasn't the only one dealing with this issue, right? The color of a balls, right? Testicles, two balls, men, right? Genetically born men, right? Because it's easy if you get them transferred to have different colored balls to your body, right? Genetically. So these are people real problems, right? With darker balls than the whole body. I was intrigued. I was doing this research. And what turns out, I forgot. I forgot why. It turns out something because, I don't know, it doesn't get like fresh air or like the sun hits the other parts of your body. I don't know. But at least in the end of the day, I know that if I died and I was pale, they could at least look at my balls and be like, nope, this guy's balls were dark. This probably matches his body. And we'll go ahead and spray him with this color tone. And my body would be a nice, glossy brown body. Good funeral. Bitches be crazy. I'm just kidding. You know, it's been scary out there. It's been scary lately. Scary. All these immigrants being deported, taken. It's hard. It's hard to meet women nowadays. Used to be easier. Used to just drive around the fields and stuff like that. They'll be out there. But now I just this joke. I gotta work on this bit. I had a bit. It didn't work out. Had it in my head. Guess I should have wrote it down a little better. I'll probably give it to y'all later. Anyway, I wonder. I wonder how this year is gonna go. Cause this year's just been crazy. Only because Daddy Trump is going crazy, and I'm not even I don't even stick with politics, but it's just been all over my YouTube feed. He does this, he does that. I'm like, oh, what does this mean? And then people could be called bigots because they don't know, and they don't even know. They just read the headliner and they just throw shit out their ass. I just have this picture here because this is a badass picture. I mean, this dude has the presidential picture where he's telling you don't fuck with him, and I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen. How do you come back if there's any sign of motivation, right? Like we were just watching this OJ thing, right? He beat the case. I get it, right? The glove didn't fit. You got to quit. It worked out for me, but all the things that went wrong, and this guy just overcame it. He said, fuck it. He just said, fuck it. You tried me? He's like, nah, innocent or acquitted, or they just dropped the case. I forgot what it was. They just let Trump go. He's like, fuck it. They thought he couldn't win. They thought he couldn't pull it off. He looked in the face of danger and he said, I'm going to get these bitches to vote for me. Everybody's like, what? No, he didn't. Popular as ever, I guess. He beat out basically everybody because the media was destroying him. And that's the way, I think, that's the way you just got to look at life. Sometimes you just got to be like, fuck it. Everybody hates me, but I'm still going to go ahead and fuck that rabbit. Skin it. Eat it. I think that's kind of like I think he did like a power move, a Kanye West move, you know. Just straight, everybody's against me. I'm still going to do it. I'm going to win. And then you're going to suck my toes. It's crazy, though, because after you won, he had to shut down his feet finder page. I think if he would have sold one last picture in the presidential office of his toes, all colored, a little like presidential hats, and then it said like Trump 2025, I probably would have sold millions. Hard copy. Oh. Bless you. Oh, thank you, Jesus. People are so rude nowadays. But anyway, pretty much all I had today. Besides the morning news, the morning Jesus news. Doesn't even matter what time it is, because it's always Jesus time. Anyway, thanks for listening to me, to your drive, to the gym, massage parlor, strip club where dreams come true, or even your neighborhood Whole Foods. The next one would definitely be a lot more organized. But in the end of the day, you can't always choose the whore you want to be with. Sometimes the whore chooses you, as my father used to say. Hope you have a good day. Good night. Good everything. And make sure that if you haven't bought my foreskin brush, there's a link below. Go ahead and make sure if you're not circumcised, you have a clean penis. Have a good night.